Hello, this is Dr. Sivakan Pathak once more in front of you to see one more important topic, that is the collision. Collision means moving body comes in contact of another body. If one moving body comes in a contact of another body, we can say collision. Collision is said to be when one moving body comes in contact with another body may be in condition of moving or rest. So for collision, minimum two bodies required. More than two bodies may be possible. So remember very carefully, understand very carefully, for the event collision, there must be come in a contact of one body to another body, or when there is a two body, for minimum there is a two body required, right? So collision is said to be done only. We can say that for isolated system, collision is for isolated system. Isolated system, understand, isolated event in which two bodies are moving with different velocity and they collides. One body is at rest, another body after moving comes in a contact with another body is collision. So this is called, for an event or for isolated system, two or more colliding bodies exert relative strong force. Remember, exert relative strong force on one another for short interval of time. Listen very carefully. Suppose one ball is here. Let this is ball A is here. Another ball B, after moving with velocity, comes in contact with ball A, which is at rest. This ball is, in this diagram it is rest, in this example. So according to the concept of collision, for this isolated event or isolated system, exert relative force among them, one another. Means B apply force on A and A apply force on B for a short interval of time. So in this short interval of time, there is an exchange. In the exchange in two things. First, momentum. Second, energy. See carefully, the exchange between the body of two things. It must be clear to everybody. So there is in this collision, in the case of collision, two factors are very important and which play a key role. See here, KEYROLE. It play a key role in incident of collision. So see here carefully, what are these key point here in it? First is law of conservation of linear momentum. Clear? Second key point is law of conservation of energy. See, when two bodies are contact, see students, if fundamentals are not clear, so no one can understand the physics. So to understand the physics, it must be clear to everybody about the fundamentals. If fundamentals are clear, then you can go for their problems, their derivations, their numerical problems and reasoning questions can be done clearly only and only if fundamentals are clear. That is why in the beginning I am maximum focusing on fundamentals of a topic. Once fundamentals is complete, then we will move forward for the IITs, G and other things in the detail. Now see the two key role, their exchange of two things between the colliding body, that is the momentum and energy. So law of conservation of linear momentum and law of conservation of energy play a key role in case of a collision. Normally, collision is of two types. First, collision is of two types in that the first collision is elastic collision. The first is elastic collision, second is inelastic collision. Let us see first elastic collision, later on we will see inelastic collision. Here, a collision, see very carefully, collision is said to be elastic collision if law of conservation of energy holds completely. See very carefully for the first fundamental concept of elastic collision. In this elastic collision, collision is said to be an elastic collision if law of conservation of energy, this energy is for especially kinetic energy, is hold on it. That is, law of conservation of energy means total energy before collision is equal to total energy after collision. This implies that no loss of energy. So, see very carefully here in this case, law of conservation of energy here in this acts. Not only law of conservation of energy, these elastic collisions have some basic characteristic. They must follow, this elastic collision must follow following characteristics. What are these characteristics? See very carefully. The first characteristic, one is there should not be any loss of energy. That is, total energy must be conserved, which we have seen in this the first condition. If total energy is conserved, in that condition, law of conservation of linear momentum hold. So law of conservation of linear momentum, total energy must be conserved means law of conservation of energy. That is law of conservation of energy, which I have explained here, is must be act on this. So both, as I said in the beginning, that there is change of two things before collision and after collision. There is a momentum and energy, but in this exchange process, this both conservation law must be following that. Beside this both conservation law, there are some more points here required to see. In this total energy conservation, in this, especially law of conservation of kinetic energy hold. So total kinetic energy before collision is equal to total kinetic energy after collision. Basically, this idea must be, I said in the beginning, in the concept of a collision, when two body collides, force exerts on this. It means what should be nature of this force? The forces must be conservative. Conservative. We have seen conservative forces and non-conservative forces. In conservative forces, work done depends on initial and final point, not path adopted. We have discussed on that. So this will be, force must be conservative, which exerts during collision for very short time. This is for very fast time. So the forces which acts on collidic body due to as a result of this event, this must be conservative. This, so these are the four key points regarding this elastic collision. If this all 4 points hold, then this collision is said to be perfectly elastic collision. If this conservation law hold, we can say with help of this A and C, it means that no loss of energy, no loss of energy, which I have given in the final points. So energy does not change in the form of heat or. Now we are going to see the second type of a collision, which is called inelastic collision. Here in this inelastic collision, when two body collides with each other, body A, this is B, A is moving with velocity V and collides. If these two body collides each other, then a collision is said to be inelastic. Inelastic collision if loss in kinetic energy due to collision. See, if no loss of kinetic energy then it is elastic collision, loss in kinetic energy after the collision. So it means that inelastic collision. So these are the difference between elastic collision and inelastic collision. So see basic characteristic. Basic characteristic of inelastic collision here. So what are the basic characteristic? If there is loss in kinetic energy, it means the first basic point is law of conservation of energy does not hold. B. Law of conservation of kinetic energy does not hold. Here total energy when we speak, it means that it is sum of mechanical energy plus sum of potential energy plus kinetic energy. It is for total mechanical energy we see. Because mechanical energy is of two types. So neither law of conservation of total energy hold nor law of conservation of kinetic energy hold. But see, law of conservation of momentum acts are hold. So between these two key points, law of conservation of energy and law of conservation of momentum, law of conservation of energy does not hold, but law of conservation of momentum hold. In the case of inelastic collision, see very carefully. Clear it is? Now, D point, see very carefully. So loss in energy. This loss in energy is in form of kinetic energy converted into sound energy after collision, heat energy, and so on. In this type, friction, sometimes some electrical charges are produced during the collision of body. Light is also light energy, electrical energy. This type of energy converted, this loss of energy is converted in this form. But see, one more key point is here. In elastic collision is said to be perfectly inelastic collision. Take collision. If both body it sticks together. See, one body A collides with another body B. After collision, both sticks together and move together. Then this is said to be, see, the perfectly inelastic collision. So in perfectly inelastic collision, beside this all four things, body must stick together. So these are the key points regarding elastic collision and inelastic collision. Here, to differentiate elastic collision and inelastic collision, there is one more important term. This important term must be clear to differentiate this collision, that is known as coefficient of restitution. coefficient of restitution. This is a very important here in case. So see very carefully to understand the coefficient of restitution here to differentiate elastic collision and inelastic collision and parameter of coefficient of restitution. This is purely mathematical term. Mathematical term. It is coefficient of restitution denoted by small e and defined by C. What is the definition of this coefficient of restitution? Coefficient of restitution is E stand for coefficient of restitution is ratio. Ratio between relative velocity of separation to relative velocity of approach. See in the formula terms, coefficient of restitution is equal to relative velocity of separation to relative velocity of approach. See this formula. Velocity of separation to velocity of approach. It is clear. It is pure ratio. So it has no unit. So it is unitless and dimensionless quantity. Unitless and dimensionless quantity. See very carefully. This is unitless and a dimensionless quantity. It must be clear to everybody that unitless and a dimensionless quantity is that. So to see this, let us consider one thing. Let two bodies moving with velocity u1 and u2 collision and after collision velocity becomes v1 and v2. Then this implies that relative velocity of approach, relative velocity of approach, listen very carefully, this relative velocity of approach is, let u1 is greater than u2, body first has a relative velocity velocity u1 and second have u2, so it is u1 minus u2. And relative velocity of separation Separation means after collision. After collision, their velocity we have considered v1 and v2. So let it is consider v2 minus v1. So by the definition, coefficient of restitution is equal to relative velocity of separation. This is v2 minus v1 by relative velocity of approach u1 minus u2. See, this is the formula. See carefully. See this equation number 1. By this equation 1, coefficient of restitution is obtained. Right? If point number 1. Point number 1 must be clear. If collision is perfectly elastic, it means for perfectly elastic collision. Means both law, conservation law must be hold. First and second, law of conservation of energy, law of conservation of momentum, both hold. Clear? In that condition, if it's happened, in that condition, coefficient of restitution is 1. This implies that velocity of separation is equal to relative velocity of approach. So difference in velocity after the collision is the same. Difference in velocity after collision is equal to difference in velocity before collision is the same. Then for that, coefficient of restitution is 1 and collision is said to be, see in this box, perfectly elastic. For second, if collision is perfectly inelastic, for that coefficient of restitution is 0. Coefficient of restitution is 0, it means that, see very carefully, E is equal to 0 is equal to V2 minus V1 by U1 minus U2. 0 can be written as 0 by 1. This implies that V2 minus V1 is equal to 0 or V1 is equal to V2. This implies that both body sticks after collision, which I explained in the system. And third point, see very carefully the third. For all collision, this is both ideal condition. No collision is perfectly elastic or perfectly inelastic. So for all collisions, coefficient of restitution E must lies between. In between whom? 0 and 1. Between inelastic and elastic. So 0 elastic coefficient of restitution E must be greater than 0 but less than 1 for normal collision. So it is under the idealism where the real collisions takes place. It's clear? So this is all about the mechanics of collision. So listen very carefully, understand the topic. Any problem, rewind and see. This is for today. Thank you and have a nice day.